G'day cocktail lovers, this is a Tussetto number 2, which as you can probably guess from the name, is a riff on a Tussetto. Now that's a riff on a Tuxedo, which is a martini variation that dates back to at least 1900. So it's got quite a history, gone through a few permutations. The original Tuxedo had equal parts of gin and the dry vermouth. This actually has equal parts of gin and sherry, which makes for a very different cocktail. It's got other elements as well, but I'm going to give it a taste. Oh, this is right up my alley. I really like how this has come together. Let me take you through the ingredients. As I said, gin, an Old Tom or sweeter style gin is recommended for this. I have this from a local distiller, Patient Wolf. They call this Marigold and Honey Gin. And you can guess by that name, it is a sweeter style of gin. It's not actually marketed as Old Tom, but it's a sweeter style gin, so it goes in quite well. It also calls for sherry. I'm using some Pedro Jimenez sherry because that's what I have. I do not drink a lot of sherry, not even in cocktails. Although I have come to enjoy sherry in cocktails, and I can get this one, which is quite good, in half-size bottles. It doesn't oxidize before I get through the half bottle. So no matter what style sherry, and I know sherries are very different, I just use this, which is going to drive some people up the wall. But you know what? It usually works for me, and it has in this case. There are some supporting elements too, to just bring slightly different flavors into it. There's some maraschino liqueur and just a dash of absinthe in this. That all just makes it a really interesting riff on what was essentially originally a martini. Let me show you how to make it. In a mixing glass, we put 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of your sweeter style gin, then 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of sherry, then just 1/4 ounce or 7.5 mils of maraschino liqueur. Then we're throwing in a dash of absinthe and a dash of orange bitters. And to make the flavors pop, I'm adding 3 drops of saline solution. Add ice to the glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink. And then I'm straining that into a chilled Nick and Nora glass. And for a garnish, I'm just doing a maraschino cherry on a skewer. If you like your boozy stirred down drinks like martinis or Manhattans, I think you'll like this. This would be a particularly good after dinner drink. It's sweeter than, well, not sweeter than a Manhattan necessarily, but it is sweeter than a martini, and it's quite delicious, honestly. I think you should give it a go. The Tussetto number 2, and let me know how it goes for you. And please, do come back again sometime soon, because I'll be back with more videos. But until I do see you again, I'll say cheers.